players just look at the range of what Saturday was like going to the South Carolina game to figuring out you're still having a shot for the college football playoff. I guess just what was your experience Saturday fighting out, hey, we still have a shot at the postseason?
Yeah, obviously we had a tough loss against a good South Carolina team. After the game, I was mad and upset about obviously the outcome of the game because you never want to lose a rivalry game. To going a couple hours later, obviously I took me a little nap and I wake up, people calling me like, aren't you excited? You ready to go? And I'm confused at first, and then I checked ESPN and Syracuse won. Then I got really excited because we're getting another opportunity to, get into the playoffs. So just grateful to have another week of practice to continue to do what we want to do.
How quickly does it go from this moment of oh my gosh, look at that, watching Fran Brown, shout out your coach, all of those moments, to where's the game plan? What do I need? How quick is that switch?
It was pretty quick. I mean, for me, I was like, man, we get to play football again. I was super excited to the point it's I forgot when we lost. You know what I'm saying? So the moment I found out that we was playing SMU, we was ready to go. And the next day, came into the facility, try to watch film as much as I can and things like that. So it was a quick flip. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, a tough loss, but we got another game, got another opportunity. So we just on to the next.
Talk about that deep dive into the film with SMU. But what do you see from them and their offense particularly? Do they have any notable differences from more of a power-based attack from South Carolina?
I won't excuse me. I won't get into too much details, but they obviously have very good players. Their quarterback is very good. He can run. Excuse me. They have a very good running back as well. I think he came from Miami, if I want to believe. A lot of playmakers all over the field. They have a really good O-line. So just watching, filming them, trying to pick up anything I can. And obviously got to stop their key players.
TJ, you were on the team 2 years ago when they won the ACC championship. A lot of these guys have been. Have you heard any different types of advice for preparing for a moment like this?
No. I mean, prepare every week the same as a championship mindset. Coach Sweeney tries to tell us that every day, every rep that you take, every mental rep that you take it with and treat it as it's the game on the line. So I'm gonna prepare the same way I've been preparing that for the first game all the way up to this game. You just got to give a little bit more. So obviously, I'm super excited to play. So.
Dad was telling us all that, dream big. There's no reason you guys can't go become the first 3-loss team to win the national championship. How similar is that to the message he gives you guys? And what's it like hearing that confidence, that guidance for you guys?
It's great as a player to see all your coaches believe in you, even though when you don't get the job done, they're always encouraging us, things like that. It helps us. So, like he said, let's be the first and be a 3-loss national championship team. We have the opportunity to do it. So, as long as we take care of business this week, you know what I'm saying, and continue to go, sky's the limit for us.
You guys have had a couple of losses this year. You guys bounced back and had several consecutive great games after those losses. What is it about that refocus, that reset, that special sauce that you guys have had coming off of one of these losses this year?
I think it's the bond within the team. I don't ever feel like there was a time throughout a game that we was gonna lose. And we just had this conversation the other day in the locker room, each side of the ball is together. When offense on the field, we cheering for them, and if something goes wrong, we right there to pick them up. Hey, we're gonna get y'all the ball back, things like that. I think it goes hand in hand. Even when we do lose, we always try to find the positive out of the game, and obviously get what we need to work on and encourage each other to get better at that. So I think it was really the bond within the team that kind of picks each other up.
When you guys go back onto the film versus Sellers, is there anything about your guys' rush that you feel like you could have changed it better, or was it just more about tackling that you had and you just had to get it down?
We just got to finish the play. I mean, there was multiple times we was right there. We had him dead in the water, and he slipped out. So it just comes down to making the play, finishing the tackle. Simple as that.
Is that more of an emphasis going into this week too with Jennings? He's not as big as the Sellers, but he's a mobile quarterback as well.
Repeat what you said. I'm sorry.
Is that a bigger emphasis entering this week as well with Jennings, even though he's not as thick as Lenore, so he's still a mobile quarterback who can kind of beat you with his legs.
Yeah. So obviously he can definitely get out the pocket. We just got to make sure we do our jobs, stay in our rush lanes, and finish the play like I said earlier. That's what it comes down to.
Any questions for TJ from Zoom? Anyone else here? Thanks, TJ.
All right. Thank you.